One of the state's new laws required Harris County to drop its election administrator position, meaning the state's largest county has to change how it runs elections, and we're just weeks away from the start of early voting for November. Adam Bennett showing us how this system will work.
More than half of Texas counties, including some of the largest ones like Dallas, Tarrant, and Bexar, use an appointed administrator to run elections. That's the system Harris County started using nearly 3 years ago. But starting today, those duties will revert back to the 2 elected officials that used to handle them.
And it takes a strong tone at the top to get done.
As Houston voters consider who they'll choose as their next mayor November 7th, there's a major change on how that election will be run.
You just can't have elections where you lose the trust of the voters.
That's what Republican State Senator Paul Bettencourt says happened last year with 2 elections in Harris County under 2 different elections administrators. Problems included malfunctioning voting machines and paper ballot shortages.
And that should have alone been somebody's dismissal notice.
Bettencourt's Senate Bill 1750 returns voter registration duties back to tax assessor collector Ann Harris Bennett. County Clerk Tanisha Hudspeth will handle election duties, which she had experience in prior to taking office.
This is not our first rodeo.
This afternoon, Hudspeth told reporters she spent months working with other county offices to prepare for this transition. This morning, she deputized more than 100 election staff members. She told me she'll continue building on work done since 2022 to avoid problems in 2023.
We will now have a system in place to better communicate from the vote centers to our election headquarters to call centers all the way around the operation. So there's a new system in place. It's already in action.
And even though SB 1750 is now in effect, County Attorney Christian Menefee told me last week the legal battle's not done.
It's not going to be a fight over whether we're going to transition those duties back, but it's a fight over whether this law is constitutional.
The next hearing will be held November 28th. Another bill taking effect today by Senator Bettencourt is SB 1933. That gives the Texas Secretary of State the authority to investigate any so-called election irregularities if complaints are filed. Adam Bennett, KHOU 11 News.